Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. See. Lee Finnegan and Penelope Poppy Nozawa have another argument. Still, this bone leads to a stunner discovery. Meanwhile, Carter Walton and Hope Logan face a complication when Steffy Forrester Finnegan returns to the office. Lee and Poppy will get into another argument. These sisters have no way gotten along. Still, after Luna Nozawa was fractured framing her own mama for double murder, Lee tried to support Poppy. Of course, the peace didn't last. Lee and Poppy get into another argument. This time, it's about Poppy's parenthood chops. Still, the fight about parenthood chops leads Lee to conduct an disquisition. It seems that Lee finds a reason to look into the identity of Luna's real father. It'll change Bill Spencer's life as well. While Luna did kill Tom Starr, could she accept Jack Finnegan as her bio-pater? It would kind of let Bill off the hook trying to fix Luna. Speaking of Luna, she continues apologizing to Bill. Still, does Bill realize that Luna has a new preoccupation? Bill's son, Will Spencer? Steffy will return to Forrester Creations. Steffy stands in the CEO office with Carter, Hope, and Brooke Logan. Steffy comes in asking for a job. When Hope asks about Steffy's unforeseen change of heart, the question is answered. Steffy redirects by reminding Carter and Hope that they promised she could come back to the office at any time. So, now that Steffy is there, Carter and Hope might feel compelled to keep their word. It doesn't mean Carter and Hope will like it, however. Hope asks Steffy what she's really over to. Also, a skulk peep print shows Carter lowering distrustfully as he shakes a smiling Steffy's hand. Steffy's return and Daphne Rose's deception will surely beget some complications for Hope and Carter, so stay tuned. Luna's maternity plot, while a Forrester Creations hand schemes against their heads. Steffy moves forward with her plan to recapture control of Forrester Creations. Last week, phase 1 of Steffy's plan began when her friend and perfumer, Daphne Rose, was hired. With Daphne's help, Steffy plots to break up Carter and Hope. This week, Steffy begins the coming step of her plan by returning to the company. She meets with Brooke, Hope, and Carter to bandy working with FC again. The triad are shocked by Steffy's change in station, but are they willing to give her another chance? Meanwhile, Luna continues to put on the charm around Bill. Thanks to Bill, Luna is free from captivity and back to living at his manse. Although Bill saved her, he hasn't forgotten about her crimes. This week, Luna discusses her errors, including faking a DNA test to make Bill believe he's her father. She praises Bill for his liberality and says that's why she wishes he was her pater. Speaking of Luna's maternity, there's another twist to the story. Although it was believed Tom was her father, it turns out it's another man. This week, Poppy visits Lee at her office, where she makes a concession. Lee's ex-husband, Jack, is Luna's pater. As anticipated, Lee is worried and unleashes her wrathfulness on her family for her treason. Suckers have always suspected Jack was Luna's father, and now that it's verified, it'll make for instigative drama. Justin Barber still CA and find a result for the Forrester family. It seems a bit odd, as Justin is no foreigner to negotiating effects the dirty way. Rather, Justin just keeps saying that Carter Walton covered everything and there's nothing that can be done. That sounds a bit questionable, and it's making us wonder if Justin might be in on Carter's scheme. Could Spencer Publication come after Forrester Creations? Carter was getting fed up with his ideas not being heard. Carter's ideas actually were heard, but they were just rejected. Carter seems to suppose that he knows what's stylish for Forrester Creations, despite not being a proprietor of the company. After getting together with Hope Logan, Carter went ahead and tricked the Forrester family. Carter put his name on the LLC documents and got autographs when Ridge Forrester and Steffy Forrester Finnegan were detracted. For Steffy, it was Taylor Hayes' visit that rushed her to subscribe without really reading. As for Ridge, he hates the executive part of the job. Ridge would rather just design and have others handle the commercial stuff. After the preemption, Ridge communicated Justin. It was strange that Ridge chose Justin, considering his history. It wasn't that long ago that Justin tried to take over Spencer Publications. Justin went as far as to put Thomas Forrester in a pen. Justin was also willing to allow Bill and Liam Spencer to go to captivity for a crime they didn't commit. Justin and Bill are musketeers again. It's not clear the position of trust there, but Ridge reaching Justin might have been a big mistake. Justin told Ridge right down that there was nothing he could do. Justin did confer with a coworker, but advised that Carter has all the power. Could Justin and Carter actually be working together? Maybe Justin gave Carter some tips on how not to get fractured like he did. Still, perhaps Carter will help Justin get Spencer Publications? If Justin helps Carter with Forrester Creations. It would actually be a really great twist if Carter and Justin started taking over all the companies in LA. Daphne Rose scores a palm for Steffy Forrester Finnegan. Steffy explains her coming move to the upset Forrester family. Daphne threatens a starstruck Fanny Grayson. Plus, Luna Nozawa makes a noise, which cautions Will Spencer. Ridge Forrester and Taylor Hayes tell everyone about Brooke Logan's poke. Ridge says that Brooke had a reason for her conduct. Eric Forrester suggests that Brooke should have left Forrester Creations with them. Steffy has a plan on how to get the company back from Carter Walton and Hope Logan. Steffy mentions she's going back to work. So, it's okay for her and Zend Forrester Dominguez, but when Brooke does it, it's a treason. Okay, impeccably logical. Moving on. Ridge is upset and thinks they should do this the legal way. Steffy says there isn't enough time. Steffy brings up that Carter said she could return at any time. Steffy will play on, also go in for the kill. Over at Forrester Creations, Carter and Hope are still agitating Fanny's incense samples. Fanny enters and sprays a scent. Carter and Hope love it. Fanny wants to work with Forrester Creations. Carter gets a call. It's Daphne Rose, the notorious Parisian perfumer, is at Forrester Creations. Daphne struts into the CEO office. Carter and Hope weren't apprehensive Daphne was coming. Daphne orders them to make this quick. Carter and Hope ask if the perfumier brought any samples. Daphne shoves her scented scarf in Carter and Hope's faces. They whiff it and like it. As Daphne leaves, she faces Fanny. Daphne informs Fanny that the job is hers. Daphne also tells Fanny that if she ever wants to work again, she more get back to France pronto. Fanny tells Daphne she's amazing. That was odd. Could Fanny be in on Steffy and Daphne's scheme? Hope and Carter are confused why Daphne is then without any notice. In any case, Carter and Hope are dazed by the scent Daphne left for them. Fanny returns and gets justifications from Carter and Hope. Fanny declares that Daphne is a goddess. Fanny recommends Forrester Creations pick up Daphne. Veritably intriguing. Steffy is at the Cliff House when Daphne walks in. Steffy and Daphne talk about when they met up in Paris. Daphne tells Steffy that her first charge went well. Steffy asks if the alternate charge is handsome enough. Daphne thinks that Carter will be putty in her hand. At the Spencer manse, Electra Forrester gushes about Will to Bill Spencer. Luna bumps into a factory. Will hears a noise, but Bill dismisses it. Electra chimes in that perhaps it was the cleaning crew. Bill pushes them to go. After Will and Electra leave, Luna comes down. Luna apologizes. Bill reminds Luna that nothing can know she's then. Bill looks at Luna like a son. Bill wants to educate her to fly. Luna keeps thanking Bill, but he doesn't want gratefulness. Bill wants Luna to follow the rules. As Bill gets back to work, Luna smiles at Will's print. Electra and Will go to the office. Electra says that Bill is quieter and further polite than she anticipated. Will asks her not to hear to the rumors about Bill. Will feels awful that Bill is alone in the manse. As Electra tells Will that he's her idol, they clinch.